What's up, y'all? So as I get older, I feel like I just notice more like issues that I have. I'm 30 years old. I'm going to be pushing 31, and I plan on actually talking to a doctor, therapist, but therapists don't matter about what I'm gonna bring up. But and I'm not sure who else to talk to. I'm sure it goes beyond the doctor, maybe above a normal, like a regular like test I take online. But like I should be seeing if I have ADHD, ADD, dyslexia, um, some type of autism, because in some way, shape, or form, I probably am on the spectrum. I'm not trying to make like an all-out joke about myself, but I see it as, I'm not going to be like, oh, I'm going to diagnose myself and it doesn't matter. I just know when it's done. Like, yeah, I'm going to find out. And then, I'm going to find out traits that they have, and traits I have, obviously. And then I'm going to figure out what traits I should have. Like, what do I need to work on? If I'm trying to learn something, what's the best way to learn it if I have this type of this or that? It's kind of windy. Hopefully you can hear me decent with the headphone on. So that's why, because a lot of ways I feel like I've been always been kind of different, but not necessarily in like a bad way. Just so like I know I'm just different in a way, kind of way. Sounds funny, kind of say it. And I feel like it's important. You got to be in tune with yourself. I talk about like I feel like for me to be my A game, for me to be the best person I can be, the highest level of myself, is I have to, think about a game, right? Up my stats, a character, but it's like in a lot of different areas you have to do your stats. I feel like that's how it is with me. I feel like there's different levels in my head and mental things that I need to work on. While, there's physical aspects, working out, but getting up earlier would be also be like physical aspects. Just having like, hey, you're gonna start always doing this one thing instead of working from home all the time. You're gonna at least go outside and go to a place, or maybe go to like a gym in the morning and then do some of your early work there if you can. I'm not sure, I'm not giving you like actual advice, but I'm just giving you, just like an idea of what I'm trying to say. But it's pretty much that, like, I gotta work on my stats. Oh man, I just got into a main street. I feel like this was like a horrible idea, sound-wise. But I feel like that's what I'm supposed to do, is work on myself in every area possible. And in hopes like I can get everything on the same page. I feel like if I can get my body, my mind, my physical body, and everything on the same page, it'll just make doing things as much a little easier, but I'll just be doing them on a higher level. When I'm doing them, maybe I'll be paying attention a little more to what's going on around me. While that's going on, while what I'm doing, maybe I'll be retaining and learning more information. And I'm gonna know if I take notes in this kind of way, when I come back later, I'm gonna be able to check my notes a lot easier. Or when they're talking and doing stuff so fast, when they're talking and doing stuff so fast, I can't write my notes fast enough. Maybe certain abbreviations or symbols I'll do, and that will help me just remember, okay, that's what that part was. Or I'll draw a little picture of something. Okay, I couldn't write it down, but I drew a little picture of the stage and what time it was and how I spilled coffee on my lap. And I'm like, oh, what was happening at that time? So I was saying all of that to kind of just get into one of the things about me, because I think about all, like, I guess the odd things about me, like for better or for worse. It just is what it is kind of thing. But give me a second.